Governor Soludo urges partners, caregivers to support polio prevention campaign. Anambra State government reinstate terminated contract of firm handling projects in Onitsha. Federal government reopens D-Wing terminal of Murtala Muhammad Airport. And on the foreign scene, mine explosion kills 6 people in Azerbaijan. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy, and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. My name is Chidimma Orangwa, and now the news in full. Tech Engineering Limited handling the rehabilitation of the 2.17 kilometer single carriageway Naja Bridgehead to Sokoto Road Junction in Onitsha has apologized to Anambra State government following the termination of its contract by Governor Chukwuma Soludo. The firm is also handling the channelization of Wangene Stream to River Niger. Recall that in July this year, Governor Soludo terminated their contract over slow pace of work. AGK Abana has details.
Speaking to the media shortly after a closed-door meeting with the Commissioner for Works, Engineer Ifeanyi Ukoma and his team at the Ministry of Works, Oka, the marketing manager of the firm, Engineer Xiao, assured that the company will deploy the best and certified technical manpower to undertake all aspects of the construction work and ensure strict compliance to standards. While promising to deliver the road before the 1st of December 2023, he assured to deliver the channel section by the end of December, failure of which the contract may be terminated. He also assured to bring in all needed construction equipment to site to enhance progress and prompt delivery of the work according to the revised program work, and pledged that the designs and instructions of the supervising team will be obeyed.
The writer undertaking, our insurance will assure this, Mr. Governor, and the good people at Anambra State, we will deliver this project before December. The road section, there's 2 sections of this project. The road section will be delivered before December. The channel, the big channel section will be delivered by the end of December.
Also speaking, Engineer Ukoma said that the apology had been accepted and revealed that a series of meetings had been previously held with the firm to ensure compliance, adding that the ministry reviewed the contractors' methodologies and expressed optimism that they will deliver the project on schedule. The commissioner noted that the contractor deployed new set of equipment and pointed out that efforts have been put in place to ensure that construction works across the state is not done as usual, stressing that the governor is determined to deliver his agenda, which has a deadline.
The Governor Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, is determined to deliver the road infrastructure, among other things, to Anambra.
The Director, Highways in the ministry, Engineer Mike Obiekwe, maintained that their commitment as civil servants is to ensure that there are no loopholes, stating that their engineering representatives had been equipped to discharge their responsibilities and ensure that there is no failure or reason for failure.
We have been directed to ensure that the specification in the contract is strictly followed. And I've also directed my men on the ground, the engineer reps, not to give any loopholes again for such to happen.
Secretary to the Governor, Mr. Christian Aburime, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry, Mrs. Stephanie Kerry Uzo, Deputy Managing Director of Tech Engineering, Engineer Lowe, were present at the briefing. Ejike Abana, ABS News.
As part of efforts aimed at preventing the outbreak of polio in Anambra State, the Ministry of Health and partners have inaugurated outbreak response campaigns against variant polio type 2 in the state. We have details of this report from our studio.
At the event held at Umunachi, Zinokofia local government area, Governor Chukwuma Soludo, represented by the Executive Secretary, Anambra State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Pharmacist Chisom Uchem, said that the state government is collaborating with the World Health Organization, United Nations Children Fund, and other partners to initiate a comprehensive outbreak campaign as well as immunize children by conducting a door-to-door vaccination campaign to ensure that that every child under the age of 5 receive necessary dose of novel oral polio vaccine type 2, which he said is safe and highly effective in preventing polio. Governor Soludo called on partners and caregivers in the state to support the campaign by ensuring that their children are vaccinated. In a speech, the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afam Obidike, explained that because Anambra shares a border with Nkano West in Enugu State, where there is outbreak of polio, the state decided to be proactive by conducting outbreak response measures. He noted that eligible children from 0 to 15 9 months will be administered polio novel oral vaccine type 2 in the 21 local government areas of Anambra State, irrespective of previous immunization status. Also speaking, a representative of the World Health Organization, Mr. Abdul Nasir Adamu, congratulated the state for the successful inauguration of the outbreak response campaign, describing it as a welcome development. The state health educator, Mrs. Uju Onwe Buzina, commended the state government and other partners for driving the campaign from zero polio in Anambra, adding that the Soludo administration has placed a priority on health. The President General of Umunnachi Development Union, Mr. Frank Okonkwo, commended all the major stakeholders for participating in the campaign.
Agro Health and Academic Foundation has awarded scholarships to over 100 students who performed excellently well during the recently concluded scholarship examination organized by the foundation during the second education seminar and fourth phase of scholarship award ceremony. IG Agro Foundation has about 345 students under a scholarship scheme and is aiming to have up to 10,000 students that will be enrolled into their foundation. Justice Onyemobi's report is taken from our studio.
Which took place at Dora Akunyele Women Development Center, Awka, attracted pupils and students within and outside the state in their large numbers, including parents and guardians. While declaring the event open, the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, represented by the Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chumode, thanked Chief Ignatius Agwowo, the founder of the foundation, for using the platform to help less privileged individuals and brilliant students in the society, which he noted is an effective way of fighting insecurity. Other spirited individuals to emulate him and find a way to help the youth in their various communities to be useful to themselves.
I also want to tell Chief IG that he is making an imprint on the sands of time. History will be kind to you, sir. All these lives you are touching are testimonies that you passed through this planet Earth, and you passed through it in a very, very positive way. My only prayer is that wherever this is coming out from, it will return in multiplicity.
Earlier in a welcome address, the founder and chairman board of trustees, IG Agwowo Health and Academic Foundation, Chief Agwowo, congratulated the recipients of these 2023 scholarship awards, noting that they deserve commendation because of how tough the selection process was. He also disclosed that the foundation has just finished the renovation of the principal's quarters at Ezike High School, Nibo, and called on beneficiaries to be good ambassadors of the foundation.
Have a number of beneficiaries that scaled through in our entrance exam that we are awarding scholarship today that will induct them into the foundation so that we continue to pay their school fees.
In a keynote address, the chairman at Boaza Group and CEO Best Brain Contest, Honorable Frank Ibojindo, while speaking on the theme of the event, Education, Ticket to a Better Future, maintained that education, whether formal or informal, can lead one to a better future, while advising the youth to engage themselves in vocational training.
You acquire knowledge, ideas and skills. Education equips you in all ramifications. Education is what will make you to add value to yourself, to your family, to communities, and the society at large.
Presentation of certificates to the new inductees of the foundation. Cash prize award of 1 million naira to the leader of the team that represented Nigeria at the Nigeria-Malaysia debate, Mrs. Amaka Anewe, and 500,000 naira cash prize to the 2 coaches, and 100,000 naira as well as scholarship were given to each of the 4 students that make up the team. In an interview, some of the students who benefited from the award include Ms. Chika Ojuhu and Ifan Ichuku Brian, thanked the founder Agwowo for being the answer to the cries of the poor and solution to the problems of the needy, and prayed God to continue to bless and enrich him for his kind gesture. The foundation also presented 250,000 naira cash prize to the best performing students in the recent concluded scholarship examination. The event also attracted the traditional ruler of Nibo, Igwe Michael Ngene, traditional ruler of Umawolo, Igwe Joel Egwongu, the Speaker, Anambra State House of Assembly, Honorable Somtochukwu Udeze, representing Agwata 1 constituency, and Chairman Committee on Education, Honorable Anna Ayo Opaleke, the Head of Service, Barrister Theodora Igwebwe, and other illustrious sons and daughters of Nibo community and beyond.
A security post being sponsored by the President General of Umueri Community, Anambra East Lekki Government Area, Chief Johnny Mechie, has reached advanced stages. The security post, situated at the boundary between Anambra East and West Lekki Government Area, when completed, will house men of the Nigeria Army, Nigerian Police Force, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Nigeria Hunters Association, and the Anambra Vigilante Group. Correspondent Emmanuel Chiwata reports.
Foundation stone for the post was laid on August 25, 2023 and had been scheduled to be completed within 20 days. However, during a visit by a team from Anambra Broadcasting Service to the construction site, it was evident that though the earlier 20-day deadline set to complete the project might not be met, but significant progress on the site showed that the project will be completed soon. ABS saw laborers actively engaged in various tasks while drilling machines were building boreholes for the project's water supply. The engineer overseeing the construction, Engineer Sunday Eze, expressed confidence in the project's accelerated progress, noting that the project was only 20 days old and anticipated its completion by Monday next week.
Nothing to say about the project. At least it's a very good one. It's a very good idea. It is single-handedly handled by Ambassador Johnny Mechie, at least for the betterment of the community, to bring adequate security in the community and in the area, and to remedy the situation on ground, because people in this area, they are living in fear for a long time now. So I know how his aim is to remedy, to bring in security, enough security so that he can remedy the situation on ground, the fear. At least the job is about 20 days now. And the project is security post. It has been going on since, at least this is about 20 days or so. So we are trying to complete the job before the end of the week. At least, let's say by Monday, we believe the security outfit, they will take over the community.
Engineer Eze also assured that all necessary logistical arrangements, including adequate funding, have been meticulously prepared to expedite the project's successful conclusion.
Still to come on the news tonight, federal government reopens D-Wing terminal of Murtala Muhammad Airport. Mine explosion kills 6 people in Azerbaijan. Remember that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has camped for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns in a moment. Join us again.
These high-quality Quaker oats. Delicious in taste, good source of fiber and energy. There is no denying. Quaker Oats is an amazing start to your day. Quaker Oats, goodness that lasts.
My son has always dreamt of being in the spotlight. That's why I give him Bornvita for everyday vitality that gives him the strength to pursue his dreams. Bornvita, strength to dream.
Look at these high-quality Quaker Oats. Delicious in taste, good source of fiber and energy. There is no denying. Quaker Oats is an amazing start to your day. Quaker Oats, goodness that lasts. High-quality Quaker Oats. Delicious in taste, good source of fiber and energy. There is no denying. Quaker Oats is an amazing start to your day. Quaker Oats, goodness that lasts.
Welcome back. The federal government has officially reopened the D-Wing of the old international terminal at the Murtala Muhammad International Airport, Lagos. The government aimed to alleviate flight disruptions and improve the overall efficiency of air travel. The move was part of a broader effort to address the growing challenges faced by travelers in airlines operating in Nigeria following the sudden relocation of foreign airlines from the international terminal of the Lagos airport to an adjoining new terminal that opened in March. The reopening of the old international terminal, which had been temporarily closed for renovation, was announced by the Minister of Aviation, Mr. Festus Keyamo. A statement signed by the Director, Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, FAN, Abdullahi Yakubu Funtua, said Keyamo emphasized the government's commitment to enhancing the aviation sector and ensuring that the passengers had a seamless travel experience. The federal government has called on the Nigerian Labour Congress to fully embrace dialogue as a means of resolution to the issues bordering the removal of subsidy on the premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol. The Minister of Labour, Mr. Simon Lalong, made this known in his opening remarks at a meeting between representatives of the government and the NLC. Mr. Lalonga, who was in the company of the Minister of State for Labour, Nkiru Onyejocha, and other officials of the ministry, appreciated the Labour Centre for honouring the invitation of the ministry. Speaking further, the former Plateau State Governor noted that he was willing to work alongside the unionists to find lasting solutions that will benefit all Nigerians. He said there is need to recognize the economic realities that confront the nation, saying that as they address concerns of the workforce, they must be mindful of striking a balance that promotes economic growth and secures sustainable progress for the nation. 4 policemen and 2 civilians were killed in separate mine blasts in the breakaway region of Nagorno-Karabakh, Azerbaijan said, blaming sabotage groups amid spiraling tensions with neighboring Armenia. The 2 civilians born in 1970 and 1965 were killed by a mine placed by Armenian separatist sabotage groups, it said. The blast happened in the zone of temporary deployment of the Russian peacekeeping contingent deployed by Moscow in 2020 as part of a ceasefire deal between Armenia and Azerbaijan. The police officers who subsequently died were on the road to Azerbaijani-controlled Shusha, a settlement captured from separatists during the 2020 war. The policemen traveling on a Kamaz truck were born between 1987 and 1998. Azerbaijan opened a terrorism probe into the incident. The deaths came a day after aid deliveries resumed to breakaway Karabakh territories, raising hopes for tension between Armenia and Azerbaijan to ease. Karabakh, over which Baku and Yerevan fought 2 wars, is heavily mined. Azerbaijan President Ilham Aliyev has said that landmines were the main obstacle for the return of displaced people to territories retaken from Armenian separatists in 2020. Over now to sports. The Minister of Sports Development, Senator John Owan Eno, has congratulated Oluwatobilola Amusan for winning the 100-meter women's hurdles to reclaim her Diamond League title in Eugene, Oregon, United States of America. Eno stated that the victory was a beautiful way for Amusan to wind down an athletic season that brought joy, tears, and goosebumps. He added that her determination and mental strength is worth emulating. Similarly, the minister has congratulated Nigeria long jumper Esther Brume for her silver medal achievement in the long jump event at the Diamond League in Eugene, Oregon. Brume came close to winning her first Diamond League title after leaping 6.85 meters, just as Ivan Volkita who won gold. The minister lauded the Nigerian for finishing strong despite missing out of first place by very small margins. Brume won a bronze medal at the last Olympic Games in Tokyo before going on to win silver medals at the 2020 World Athletics Championship and World Indoor Championships in Eugene and Belgrade, respectively. In the summer of 2022, she won gold in Birmingham during the Commonwealth Games. And that's just about it on the news tonight. But before we go, a quick reminder that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Television Oka. Follow us on Twitter at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And now the main points again. Governor Soludo has urged the partners, caregivers to support polio prevention campaign. Anambra State government has reinstated terminated contract of firm handling projects in Onitsha. Federal government has reopened D-Wing terminal of Murtala Muhammad Airport. And we also told you on the forums in that mine explosion has killed 6 people in Azerbaijan. To end the news, here is a special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround, maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo valleys. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's it on the news tonight. Many thanks for joining us. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. Good night.